Show. It's the Murder Master Music 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 Show. Hip-hop is dead, but we don't resurrect it. You follow what mainstream says, but here it gets rejected. If you wearing tight jeans, don't expect to get respected. I'm from a time where wearing black was always on your checklist. From a time where faggots get checked if they reckless. From a time where if you got too much shine, we snatch your necklace. This real shit here, Illuminati, fuck the industry. We represent the street and they respect our street ministries. Take no shorts and cut the middleman, literally. This hip-hop savior, our birth scenes like nativity. This a place where no one sells out for relevability, and the masses can get a chance to explore more creativity. You gotta be kidding me. If you call that hip-hop, niggas with box shades and fluorescent flip-flop. We killin' Big Brother, cause we know he watch. You don't like what I'm doing, then you can suck mine. And you don't stop. It's the Murder Master Music Show. 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 It's the Murder Master Music Show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Episode 301. Last night we had our 300th episode. Man, it was phenomenal, just to say the least, who showed up. We had Arabian Prince, we had Clientele, Project Born, we had RBX, we had MC Shan, we had Raheem of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, we had KD of the Lynch Mob, Gangster Pat, straight out of Memphis, and we had Dice from Detroit. It was a hell of a show. I'm very proud and honored we made it this far, and I want to thank everybody that participated. Tonight, we're actually going to have one of the most legendary female groups of all time, JJ Fad. They was on Ruthless Records, and it's kind of funny because if you look at all the stuff on Ruthless at the time, and then you look at JJ Fad, Supersonic and what they were doing, it was totally different from Boys in the Hood and things of that nature. But we're going to bring them on and find out how it was to be on Ruthless and also see what they're doing today. JJ Fad, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
And welcome to the show, guys. It's a huge honor to have you on the show. I hear tonight you got a concert. Why don't you tell everybody about this concert real quick? Maybe some of our listeners in the area might be able to check you out.
Yeah, we're out in Bakersfield tonight. The show starts at 7. It's a lot of hot artists on the bus.
Oh yeah, Bakersfield. That's what's up.
Julio's in the building.
Yeah, hello. I think we lost some folks. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You said I heard Coolio. Who else is on there?
Salt and Pepper, One Way. Who else? Oh, you know what? The guy from Freedom, Nucleus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's a
it
hot
sounds like
show.
a hell of a lineup right there. After all these years, you guys have been doing this since the '80s. After all these years, how do you explain the longevity? Because you guys are still rocking like it's 1988 again.
I just think because there are so many people that are like-minded like us, they like this music, and they want to be able to party and have a good time. And when people get together, people that grew up in the 80s and was rocking the Supersonic, we all get together, and it's just a big party like back in the day. Right. And by the way, this is Sassy C. How you doing?
And see, that's a beautiful thing because after all these years, a lot of groups, they go their separate ways or whatnot. And here you guys are, you're still doing it. My hat's off to you guys. I want to go back a little bit though. How did you meet Eazy-E and end up on like the most hardcore gangster rap label of all time?
We actually met him through LA Dream Team, through Rudy Pardee. Because when we first signed the deal, we signed with Dream Team Records. And he introduced us to Eric, and then we ended up signing to Eric, to Eazy-E's label. And everything took off from there.
Oh. And weren't you guys, I mean, didn't you guys go gold and platinum and whatnot before N.W.A. even put out a record?
Yes, we did. We actually helped open the doors for Ruthless, because nobody knew of Ruthless until JJ Fad did Supersonic and got the song on the charts, and then they opened the door for N.W.A. and Eazy-E.
Wow. So you guys really kicked it off. I mean, that's amazing. And when you guys would go to different, after N.W.A. blew up and whatnot, and you guys would go do shows, and for the people that were familiar with N.W.A. but weren't really familiar with you, what was their reaction when you would get on stage and do Supersonic? Would they get into it as much as they get into Boys in the Hood or Fuck the Police or something like that?
Definitely they did. Definitely, because like I said, we were known before they were known. So when we did do shows, we did tours with them actually. So it was perfect. We had all different crowds. So
even gangsters boogie.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we had Jerry Heller on the show several times, and rest in peace to Jerry Heller. What was your relationship like with him? Everyone we've talked to loves the guy. How did you guys get along with Jerry?
We were really cool with Jerry. It was actually Jerry and Eazy's idea to put us out first. So that was their thoughts and their plans. And we spoke with Jerry, not long ago, a few months ago, and he was cool. He always called us his girls,
right?
And loved us and would have liked things to be, different, how things went down, but. He was always in our corner.
Right. We didn't have a problem with him. Even though people portrayed him as being the bad guy, Jerry really wasn't the bad guy, and that's the truth.
Yeah. That's what I've heard, because I've heard from a lot of people that he helped so many along, to get from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy that was kind of like that missing piece. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that because they only hear one side of the story. What about Straight Outta Compton? I asked Arabian Prince and the other people, where were you guys? I don't understand.
We were non-existent in the movie, not in reality. I mean, in the movie, we weren't portrayed. I think we were feeling some kind of way initially, but you know what? Life goes on. It is what it is.
But they taking care of everybody in the book, though, right? I haven't read the book. You read the book.
I haven't read it. I just got it. Yeah.
Who's that, Prince?
So
Yeah, hello, I'm sorry. You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. It's just kind of hurtful because we know that, without our album coming out, it would have been really hard for them to put out an N.W.A. album. So they should at least acknowledge the fact that, we kind of kickstart the whole Ruthless label.
Yeah, you guys definitely kicked it off. What about as far as a lot of people are doing documentaries and writing books and things of that nature. Is there going to be like a JJ Fad, maybe a JJ Fad biopic or a documentary or book in the future?
Well, we're looking into options and seeing who we want to actually, author the book. So we're not really sure, and we don't have anything going right now, but we're working on it.
Yeah. One thing I remembered about you guys, you got to forgive me because I was bumping Dope Man and Boys in the Hood. But one thing I always remembered about you guys is you guys were the first Grammy-nominated female rap group of all time, before anybody. How did that make you guys feel back then? Because back then, rap wasn't even recognized.
Right. It was definitely an honor to be nominated, and it was definitely trend-setting, and, we broke the barriers for other female MCs to come through and kick the doors down. So it's just really nice to be one of the first to ever do it.
Yeah. I definitely, got to take my hands off to you guys because, and plus, too, the female MC at that time wasn't really even recognized as much. I mean, there was a few of them out there, obviously, but you guys, I mean, when you guys came out, you really came out pretty hard and made a lot of noise to the point to where you almost got a Grammy. What happened after that? After you guys got nominated for the Grammy for the album and everything, what did you guys do? Did you start touring right away, or did you get right back into the studio?
We were touring before the Grammy, so we had done a tour before then, and we were touring after that. So yeah, we just kept on touring off of the Supersonic album. So that's what we did, and then we went back into the studio after that and worked on the second album.
Yeah, definitely. What point in time did you say, you know what, I'm no longer going to be a part of Ruthless, and why did you guys leave Ruthless?
We never really left Ruthless. We just all decided that, we wanted to start our families and raise our children. So we just kind of, did our own thing. We were still always a part of Ruthless. We never left and went to like another label or anything like that. We just stopped recording so we could raise our families.
Oh, I respect that. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what that's what, being a parent and an adult is all about. You guys did a very honorable thing right there. A lot of people wouldn't have even done that. You know what I mean? Some of these female rappers nowadays, they'd have their kids on the road. They have their kids in the tour bus. But y'all took time out and said, you know what, I'm going to raise family, and that's real dope and real honorable. When did you get back into it and say, you know what, we need to put out more music, we need to hit the road again, let's do this?
Yeah, we decided when our kids got older, and they were all settled in their school and raising them, and then we decided, hey, let's come back together and have some fun and hit the road where it didn't disrupt their life.
And there weren't any babies anymore.
Yeah. So you guys really waited until it was, until you actually had the time to do it.
Absolutely.
And now you guys are on the road. You're doing shows again, and you're doing shows with a lot of great people, like you said, Coolio and whatnot. And what's it like when you hook up with some of the old Ruthless fam? You guys just like reminisce about old times, or like you ever run into like Ray or Cube or Yella?
Some are better than others. Absolutely. This is Baby D talking. But yeah, we think about stuff the weirdest stuff, but everybody has a past. Back down memory lane we go. And that's how we usually do it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the homie from France, my homie Sin. He couldn't call in, but he wanted me to ask this question for you guys. It's about a track. It's Be Good to Me with DJ Yella and Arabian Prince. He wants to know how that track came to life and everything, and what can you tell us about that?
Be Good to Me. That song was part of the second album, and we tried to cross over a little bit R&B/hip hop, so that's how that came about. And since Arabian Prince and DJ Yella were producing that album, we figured, hey, we just have them jump in and join the fun.
Yeah. And you're still working with Arabian Prince to this day, are you not?
Yes, he's our DJ.
Wow, that's crazy. He's another one that was left straight out of Compton, unfortunately, because he was part of the group. And he was on the show last night, and I told him, I was like, congratulations, because you belong in the Hall of Fame, too. Because if you think about it, Cube was on one album, right? Well, so was Arabian Prince. So he should definitely be there, too. So shout out to Arabian Prince.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, definitely. Anybody that was there at the beginning should really be included. You can't forget about those people.
That's right.
But I'm going to bring Sin is actually on the line right now, all the way from France. You got a fan here from France who wants to talk to you guys. Sin, how you doing, man?
Yeah, hi Scott. Hi MJ, hi Big Scott.
Hi.
Yeah, I would ask how you meet Arabian Prince and how it was to work with him and the production and all that.
How you met Arabian Prince and how's it to work with him?
Yeah, how it was to work with Arabian Prince.
Yeah, he wants to know how you guys met him and how is it to work with him.
Oh, it's awesome. I've known him since we first started. He was one of the first people that we ever met in the music industry, so we've known him for a long time. And we love working with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, he's DJing tonight, Sin. He's on the ones and twos tonight. So that's what's up. So you guys are ready to rock a major show. Let me bring out my co-host. He just called in. Hey, what's up, Mac?
What's up with the press? What's up?
Well, we got legendary JJ Fad on the line with us.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hello, can you hear me, Press?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me, Press?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm about to say it might be a little choppy out here, man. We experiencing crazy rain and lightning and thunder out here in St. Louis.
Torrential downpour, yeah. I feel you. Well, JJ Fad, their call just dropped. Hopefully they'll call back in real soon. But, yeah, we were just chopping up with them. You know, they really kicked off Ruthless. And I didn't even know this, but, you know, it was Jerry and Eazy's idea to put them out first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And